Okay, I am back. I'm back with another video.
Warning. Some of your devices are not responding.
If you're wondering that too, that alarm thing keeps going off sometimes. Sorry if you guys heard that. It always makes me jump for some reason. But anywho, I'm here to talk. I am here to talk about pets. That's right, pets. Who doesn't love pets? There are so many different types of pets. There is bunnies, guinea pigs, dogs, cats, birds, lizards. The pets go on and on. But I'm here to talk about the secret life of pets in general. Not just the pets part. But yes, I gotta say, I actually think this film is actually really good. For an Illumination film, yes, it's actually really good. It's not the most original concept. I mean, it's basically about the story about what do the pets do while we're gone. Apparently they party in this movie. Yes, they party to have a big adventure, kind of like Toy Story, only in this case, the dogs don't know the humans can't understand them. Yeah, but I do really like this movie. I especially like the bunny. The bunny is, I forgot his name, but he's just like, he's so, obnoxious and wild. Like, he's crazy. Apparently, he wants to kill owners because because they abandoned him. He was used as a magic trick and stuff. So he was abandoned. So he has this gang with like alligators, a snake, and a whole bunch of other crew members as a gang. It's pretty funny. It really is. I didn't actually laugh a lot in this film. I actually only chuckled once. I can't remember when. But the characters in this film are actually pretty good. Basically, you got Max and Duke, who are brothers. Now, I have a problem with this film too. I'm actually gonna jump to this, and I'll jump back to the plot just to mention this real quick. Apparently, this Max is worried about Duke hogging all of the attention. So he tries to get rid of her. So he's kind of being a jackass trying to get rid of Duke and all of that. And I mean, they don't focus on it for a long time. But they focus on it for a little bit, and that gets them stranded. That's how they meet the bunny in the first place. I should have started off with this probably, and then talked about that. But I just wanted to mention the bunny first because he's so interesting. He makes you think he's just a cute genetic bunny, but then he turns out to be a psychopath. He's a fucking psycho. I mean, like I said, he wants to kill humans because they ditched him and all that, and not to mention that he has this snake try to eat Max and Duke in the sewers because they tricked them into thinking they hate their owners too. Only for the cats to come out of nowhere, I guess. I guess they're friends, I guess the cats are friends with these guys. I'm like, where the hell did they come from? I was like looking at the film, I'm like, where the hell did they come from? They just came out of nowhere in the sewers, and well, I guess it shows a scene where they apparently, I guess, are friends with the bunny. But there's a lot of great characters in this movie, a lot. I love them all, I really do. Even though Max is my least favorite character just because he's kind of a jackass to Duke, being a prick and, not giving Duke a chance. I can't lie, I've kind of been in that situation too where my stepdad was in love with my mother and I didn't like it. I didn't trust him. Honestly, I never trusted him to begin with, and he ended up, their marriage ended up breaking apart, and they ended up leaving each other anyway. So yeah, but I did not like him. I did not like him at all, and I don't know. I just sensed something about him, something off about him, and yeah, it turns out it really something really off was about him. He was kind of doing drugs and all that. So yeah. So I kind of can't really completely hate Max for doing that because I kind of but I mean I was little too. I was little. Max is like an adult. Yes, he's a dog and dog ears are different than humans, but still I kind of just I still, just think, it's just, I don't know, but I like the other characters. Like, I like, I'm trying to remember what her name is. It starts with a B. I think she's like a toy Eskimo-ish dog. Apparently, I looked it up, and she's sorry if I pronounce this wrong, I don't know. It starts with a P. It's like, a paramento. I don't know. It's a dog that looks like a toy Eskimo. I don't know. I thought she was a toy Eskimo, but I look it up and it says something else. But I like her, and I like how she's got a crush on Max and all of that, and it's a nice, simple story. It's really good. I really do like it. I also gotta say this too, that I like the animation in this. I like how it's in New York, like every film is these days. Like most films are in New York, honestly. Little Nicky was in New York. Madagascar was in New York. A lot of these films are in New York. But I gotta say, I like this. I like the concept that it's like fall. It looks very gorgeous in fall. I hear the leaves are actually pretty in the fall too in New York. Of course, I never been up there never been up there before. I think I've been up there before, but not in the fall. I think you guys should visit New York during the daytime. It's very gorgeous, and I suggest you'll get a good experience looking at like the Statue of Liberty there. But anywho, yeah, I like the fall atmosphere in this movie because it's really rare we see an entire movie based on fall. The seasons don't change either. It's all fall. It doesn't change from like one season to the next. It's always fall. And I gotta say, I do really like it. I should probably talk about some other characters too, like the old dog who's handicapped. That's kind of funny. I feel bad for him that he's handicapped, but he's pretty funny. He's got a crush on this cat. She's like a really chubby cat. Either that or she's very furry. I think she's chubby because they make fun of her being fat all the time and lazy, so I'm assuming she's fat. But I like how he has a crush on her, even though he's a dog and she's a cat. But yeah, I like a lot of characters. There's so many characters, I can't mention all of them. However, I will mention, this too, that there are some deaths in this, like how the Minions movie had deaths. By the way, there was like two sequels to Despicable Me before, a prequel and a sequel in a row before they ended up making a new film. This is their first actual film, like since it's their first original film since Hop. Now you could argue that the Lorax is their original film too, but technically they didn't create the Lorax. It was a film that was under a different company. It's Dr. Seuss, obviously. But I gotta say, it's definitely a good film. I'm not gonna lie, it really is. It's a good film, and there's a sequel on that came out too, which I will be getting to down the road. And I gotta say, I haven't seen the sequel yet, I look at I bought it on DVD. Actually, I think I bought it on Blu-ray. Actually, yeah, I bought it on Blu-ray, and Max looks pissed in the in the movie. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Just gonna have to see when I get to the film, I guess. But yeah, like I said, there's definitely deaths. Like I said, there's the snake that dies. Yeah, their leader or something. This bunny in the gang worships a snake. He's huge, but he dies. He literally dies, and then we talk about Duke's original. I think it's his original owner. I don't think he had an owner before that, because I think his owner found him as a puppy in a pound or something, or I don't know, a shelter. But he ended up. Well, here's the thing. He ended up. Dying. The cat mentioned actually him dying. So this proves that, because people are like, Illumination is so friendly, it's kid friendly, it's too friendly. Well, here there's a fucking snake that dies, and an old guy that dies, and they even mentioned, they use the word die in it. He died. That's what the cat said. So illumination is not as simple as you think it is. I think people are just, I don't know, just trashing on it. I don't know why people trash on illumination. So far, I've been reviewing all these films, and although they're not all great, I don't think they're like horrible either. And this is one that's also very good too. Now I gotta say, I'm also going to mention this real quick, too, that there are some references there's a reference to one of the past one of the past Illumination films, Despicable Me 2, where we have the Happy Song. The Happy Song returns in this movie. It plays for a second, and then it goes, and then we also have, the movie, the Sing movie, because Sing's next. I'll be reviewing Sing next, and it's actually on the back of this dog catcher van. It's on the back of it. The ones that the animals are driving and stuff. It's on the back of it. You'll have to pay close attention to it, but you can see it's on there. So they're basically referencing a film that's going to be coming out soon. Of course, it's already out now, but at that time, it wasn't out yet. But I think I've talked enough about this. I think this is a fantastic film. This film is getting 120 points. That's right. This film is it's fantastic. The characters are really good. It is just amazing, and the animation's really good. The setting's good, even though it's in New York. Again, the only gripe I have about it is about how Max is treating Duke and all that. He's kind of a prick in this movie, like I said. But I think it's so good. I think all the characters and stuff, it's just so good. I think I definitely would rewatch this film again. I definitely would. And I gotta say real quick, say two things. One, Duke is actually the same type of dog that, I went walking on the road and it kept getting on my ankles. Yeah, we have some people down the road that don't take care of their dogs. They have them out in the middle of the road, and I walk by there, they're outside, and they don't do anything about their dogs. But yeah, that dog is up my ankles, so I quit walking that way. Sometimes I'll still walk that way, but I won't walk far anymore. I used to walk all the way up to the end of the road by the road, the highway road. But yeah, I don't do that anymore. Also, I should. I'm trying to think what else I was gonna say. Shoot, I forgot. Sorry, there's a lot to talk about here. I'm trying to think what it was. I don't know, I think this is probably about it, honestly. I don't know. Something about the movie I was gonna talk about. I don't remember. I don't want to spend too long on this, so if I remember it, I'll tell you guys in the future about it. Because again, I'll be doing the second movie too, which I had not seen yet. Oh, I remember what it was now. I remember it was I actually didn't like open this. I had this TV for about a year now. Actually, I think I had it for a year, and I haven't opened it yet. I think it's been a year. I don't know. It's been a long time I had it, and I haven't opened it. And I'm kind of like, well, I should have just watched it when I had the chance, because it's definitely a really good film. But anywho, that's my thoughts on The Secret Life of Pets. Again, a great film, definitely one of Illumination's better films. Because it's had some sequels and all that. It's nice to go back to an original film again. And again, I mean, I may have missed some stuff. I actually missed like a few scenes, but I want you guys to experience the film yourself. It's definitely a fantastic film. Again, the only problem I have with the film is, at the start of the film where Max is being a dick to Duke, but they ended up becoming buddies, so it's fine. Anywho, this is Dash Show Rose. Have a nice day. Also, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and please see if we can get up to 77 subscribers by January. Because if we can do that, then I will be rewarding you guys with a special set of videos. Anywho, this is Dash Show Rose.